Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Miami Marlins. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Wei-Yin Chen, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Settling in now, Brian Dozier. He will lead this one off today.
Off the afternoon for the Dodgers, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The windup and the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul. Another 0-2 home. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. Last season, he won the National League Rookie of the Year, and I'll tell you what, he was so impressive, particularly down the stretch. He never got fatigued, and he continued to produce from April till October. What a year he put together.
Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. Career numbers against Chen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. It's hot, but not too hot this afternoon, and even 90 degrees here at first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Chen is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline. So that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Digging in now, JT Realmuto. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's got a 3-for-7 line. He's taken him deep once. First delivery to him on the way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Kershaw has finished off more than 1,900 career innings during his time in the big leagues, with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on that one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. The 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Into the box now, number 30. As he grounds one briskly to short. Machado has it. The Dozier for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Here's Manny Machado now.
Leading off for the Dodgers, shortstop, Manny Machado.
And he'll step off and try again. First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of that fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Digging in, number 13. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner's back. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Career numbers against Chen. He's 1 for 3. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner will get back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's Starlin Castro as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the 2nd. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And that one is gone. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, number 44.
Number 44.
Chopper up the line. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Turner has it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
So stepping in, Miguel Rojas. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's 1 for 5. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Grounded down the third baseline. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Kershaw is ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Miami. A great shot there of the blue waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the 3rd inning on MLB Network. That'll bring in Austin Barnes as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Number 30 in foul ground.
Well, that's going to get out of play and into the camera well.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch outs now, and there's 1 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this line starts to put the ball in play, but right now, that's just not happening.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail 1-0. Stepping in, Wei-Yin Chen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Wei-Yin Chen.
First offering on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box, number 79. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. A base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Marlins leave one, but they lead it 1-0. Kike Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Kike Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Dribbled up the line. Foul ball, strike two. Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Hit on the ground toward the left. Anderson is up with it, and that's the second out.
Now batting, Georgia.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And it's fouled away. No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now to the plate, number 30. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, number 30.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box now, number 44. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Turner has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Kershaw comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Castro at second. Rojas on at first with 2 down. It's 1-2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The 1-2. Swinging a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning for him. Back-to-back singles. The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Stepping in now, Wei-Yin Chen. No balls and 1 strike. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Marlins leave all 3, but they're on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, number 13, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 13.
First pitch of the at-bat. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he misses there, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. A look at our line score here through the first 4. And as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The right fielder, number 66. Yasiel Puig.
Now in the box, Yasiel Puig. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
1-0 count. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Just a bit low, ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. The next 3-2 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig, and the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder coming on. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers do get a run, and it comes on the home run by Yasiel Puig. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, number 79. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
So he sets him down swinging. Number 79 is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Again, he sends it out of play. One out, nobody on. Line drive, base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knobs and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, two-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Stays alive, still 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Ready once again, number 30. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here's the 0-1 down the third baseline. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Ripped down the line. The 0-2 once more. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hernandez moves over. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Clayton Kershaw.
Hit in the air to left. Left fielder is on the move. 1 out.
The batter, number 6. Second base.
Here's Brian Dozier now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Drilled to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. The 0-1 fouled off. Dozier stands at first with 1 out. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Coming in is Brinson. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. 0 for 2 here to start with a slider.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
The 2-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The count now at 2-2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Still tied 1 apiece. So coming to the plate, Starlin Castro. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 air. And foul. Grounded to third. Gloved by Turner. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 44. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Way out in front. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Runners off for second, on the ground to third. And there's out number 2. Striding into the box, Lewis Brinson. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The pitcher, Wei-Yin, Chen.
In now, Wei-Yin Chen, lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Kershaw comes set. 0-1 on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. So it's no run. Welcome back to South Florida. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, number 13. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lifted the other way to left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. And he'll make it to 3rd base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed. And he adds another one heading to 3rd for the 3-bagger.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
And a throw over to 3rd, and he'll get back in standing. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And there are 2 away now. Next up for Los Angeles, Yasiel Puig comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
A wave and a miss.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. All tied at 1-1. Digging in to try it again. Number 79. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. A windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Brian Anderson. He went down on strikes last time up. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, Dan. And obviously, good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I'd say as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, and so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
No balls and a strike to count. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-2 pitch down the third baseline. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left, but this is a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Kershaw comes set. Here it is on 0-2. Hit down the third baseline. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and it gives the Marlins a 3-1 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Madsen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Chris Taylor will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hole in the order here on that double switch.
Number 3, Chris Taylor. The batter, number 30.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Hernandez giving chase. And the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Stepping up now, Austin Barnes. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Wind-up and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Career numbers against Chen. He's 3 for 9. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side. But this is a foul ball. 0-2 count and the pitch. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner, but foul. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Here's Brian Dozier now, and I think the question becomes how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. High in the air out to center field. Brinson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They still trail it here 3-1. Ready now, number 44, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Number 44.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Digging in, Miguel Rojas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And there he goes towards second. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Center fielder, number 9.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Rounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Wei-Yin, Chen.
Martin Prado will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 14, Martin Prado.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger's on his horse. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 4 pitches, all it takes to do. Kyle Fairclough comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Kyle Fairclough.
Stepping up to the plate, Kike Hernandez. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
I'm set with the 0-1. Ball 1. Fairclough, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Justin Turner.
Standing in, Justin Turner, and he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Sliced hard on the ground, fielded cleanly, and he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Here's Manny Machado now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2-1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Miami Marlins jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Wei-Yin Chen gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 3 runs on